Hi, I'm Mayumi, and I'm here to guide you through the world of swing parties, sex-positive events, and lifestyle clubs around the globe. You're watching my series of 12 reviews of open-minded venues that cater to the sexually liberal. I want to give you a first-hand inside glimpse into these events and help you decide which destination best suits your curiosity. I've been a researcher of sexuality, fetishes, and the swinger lifestyle for over 10 years now. I explored all these venues at the invitation of the Isus app, a dating app for people ready to push their sexuality and are tired of these other apps that just don't deliver. Isus is designed for couples, triples, and singles, just fun, open-minded people ready for new friendships and something more. You can find more details and the download link for Isus in the description of this episode. If you want to learn a little about the swinger lifestyle, fetish parties, or non-conventional sex, you are in the right place. And today, I share stories from a venue that I don't recommend, and I'm here to save you from a similarly bad experience. It happened at Club Labyrinth in Los Angeles, California. This swinger club seemed a little sketchy right from the beginning. The entrance to Club Labyrinth is hidden in an awkward location. To get there, you have to walk through a dark alley, enter a parking lot, and then find a large iron door at the back of a building faintly lit by a small red light. At that point, I should have listened to my instincts. If I had thought about it a bit more, I would have turned around and left. But no, I bravely went in, expecting the worst, and well, that's pretty much what I found. Once you find the door, you knock a few times and a security guard comes to greet you. He checks your bag and belongings, and then you show your ticket at reception. One positive point about this club is that they don't allow men to enter without prior approval. After I got in, a guy arrived alone but was turned away because he didn't have a confirmation email. That at least gave me a sense that they have some crowd control in place. Inside the club, you're not allowed to use your phone at all. They are very strict about this, and they have a small waiting area where you can use it if necessary. But things only went downhill from there. The club is very basic, and not in a cute, charming way. Everything feels amateurish, and from what I understand, this is an older club, so I guess the aesthetic choice is intentional. But it just felt a little run down. The rooms on the first floor are all separated by white sheets, which I found really weird. There's a waiting area, a larger space with a bar and a so-called dance floor, and another more private area with mattresses and cushions all enclosed by sheets. Honestly, everything just felt a bit off. And the cherry on top, there were TV screens everywhere playing hardcore porn. Like full-on explicit, graphic porn. I found it weird and not the least bit arousing. Now, all of this could have been forgiven if the people in the club brought a great vibe, right? After all, people make the party. The problem? I went with a female friend and we were basically the only two women, with a handful of single men wandering around with beers in their hands. It was really awkward. Wherever we went, all the guys followed us. We moved to one side, they followed. We turned around and there they were. It got so bad that when we went to the bathroom, they assumed we were heading to the playroom and stood outside, waiting for us. That's how most of the night went until a young couple arrived. They were clearly regulars and immediately went upstairs with the crowd. And that's when things finally started heating up. But I was not about to stay and watch. In the meantime, we did chat with some people and thankfully everyone was respectful. When we told them we were just there to check things out, no one pressured us or made us uncomfortable, so that part was fine at least. But honestly, not worth the trip. The entrance is shady, the place is amateurish, the hardcore porn playing all night was a huge turn-off, and the crowd didn't make up for any of it. Entry prices at Club Labyrinth fall in line with most other swinger clubs in the region. $20 for women and for membership, $40 for couples, and $80 for single men. But personally, I'll spend my money elsewhere. If you don't want to end up in a crappy situation like this, the safest option is to meet open-minded couples and singles before you venture out. That way you can go into the night knowing it will be worth it with people you like. Isos is an app for the sexually curious that helps couples and singles who don't like wasting time find the right people to make their fantasies a reality. Click the link in the episode description to download Isos and give it a try. Well, Club Labyrinth wasn't the venue for me. I think there are other venues in Southern California that help set the mood and make their guests feel a little sexier. But don't worry, keep watching or listening for more intimate stories about the swinger community. This podcast is part of a series of 12 reviews of sex-positive clubs and parties from around the world. See you at the next destination.